Hey guys, welcome back to Missing Time Part 2. I'm your host Drewconic, and with me is one of my good friends, Errimus.
Hello,
Uh,
I am Errimus, and this is my good friend Drewconic.
but no, we just did the first episode, I think it was like 5 minutes ago. And like I said, we're going to be doing 2 episodes a week, and I think that's a pretty good way to give me some time to start editing a bit and get back into that. I'm usually a Twitch streamer, and you can catch me on twitch.tv/Drewconic. I play a variety of games. I've actually been getting into more of the retro, like Legend of Dragoon, Legend of Legia, and such like that. Visual novels are very dear to my heart, and I do appreciate the journey and the story that the developers have put into every little frame of the game. This game is no different.
It's a good time. The Dragoon playthrough is going quite well.
Yeah. Uh, I've been starting to just open up a little bit more, and that's what kind of made me want to start doing these kind of videos. I've gotten actually a lot of not complaints, compliments. Yeah, they've been complaining about me, hurt them. No. Um, I've gotten compliments that the aesthetic of my stream has gone up since I started doing retro games compared to when I was doing like MMOs. When I was doing MMOs, it was kind of like the same old do side quest, you're done, side quest, you're done. But with the retro games, the games that I played with in the past, it made it a lot easier for me to get more hooked into it. And my emotions just skyrocketed through that, and I didn't feel like it was a job streaming anymore. Like, I'll still play games like Legends of Runeterra, which I'm ranked in, and other games like that. But games like this and retro games, they're more of my speed. So if you enjoy watching those things, feel free to drop by, share a like, just um, and I guess like the video and smash that bell. I don't know. I hear a lot of people say I don't feel comfortable saying that. Oh my god. Uh,
You gotta sell it.
oh my
Remember to
god.
like this video and smash that motherfucking like button.
He's back to whoring. Um, like
Now, I will say, retro games are super duper hot right now, especially RPGs around the PS1 and PS2 era.
do you know there are still a lot of people that haven't heard of Legend of the Gia?
Wow.
I don't know.
Yeah,
There are still a lot of people that haven't heard of Legend of Dragoon either. Like, and
yeah.
that freaks me out. Like, Legia, I get that was kind of like a underground. Like, it was a good game back when it came out, but it's like ever since Legia 2 DualShock came up for PS2, it kind of like dropped. But
Yeah, and those, I don't know, I really hadn't. I mean, I think I heard the name before, and I might have seen. Actually, yeah, they for the longest time, for whatever reason, retro store near me had a demo disc in like one of the glass cases. So, and I always noted it because like it was one of the few PS1 RPGs that had like 3D models on its cover.
yeah, sorry for getting off topic on there. But at the same time, it's nice that I can have someone like Aramis join me on, especially on something like this. We both enjoy visual novels. To just have witty banter like that. But we're gonna go with the story. Chiharu, I mean Ember just asked us, me and Chiharu to join lunch, and Chiharu gave us a shocked face. So I'm assuming she doesn't want that.
All right,
So do you
and I will continue.
did
Uh, let's agree, I guess.
agree?
Why not? Or
All right. So we have to think about it this way. In the last episode, Chiharu had this giant fucking bento box.
oh yeah,
Also, if you hear me
what's it?
swear, I apologize. I'm a streamer and I'm used to saying these words.
Everybody gets one.
Ah.
Open up the log real fast.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know how to move the log. It
Just scroll wheel.
not. Oh, I have
Mm,
to scroll down.
eh.
Sorry, Aramis is this is his best girl, so we're trying to
I also have short-term memory.
uh ah ah nope, that's it.
Oh, decline. Yeah, you're right. I want her lunchbox.
That's yeah, because you're like Ember's like I made food. I don't want your food. Uh, That certainly came out of nowhere. I didn't expect to run into Ember so early, much less her ask us to join her lunch. Glancing at Chiharu's bewildered expression, I know she feels the same. What to do? Judging by the huge bento Chiharu's been hauling around, it's probably safe to assume that she's prepared for this to share together. We really need a tongue twister count up there. Chiharu would do something cute like that and wanted to be a surprise. Decision made. I give Ember an apologetic smile. Oh no, sorry Ember. I already made plans with Chiharu. Aww.
Reaction shot again.
Florp. Oh, yeah.
Florp.
Yep. Looks like my intuition was correct after all.
Yes. But you're very welcome to join us if you want, Ember.
Dots. Ember turns away scowling, the arm holding the box that goes lax on her side. It's fine. Won't want to intrude.
Aw, somebody's salty.
Right? Ember. It's fine. I have other things to take care of anyway.
Sorry, I'll make it up to you another time, okay?
Yeah, we have plenty of time to get to know each other later. Yeah, whatever. First meeting is today after class. Don't be late.
I feel Chiharu though. I hate turning down people.
I know.
But
you see her carrying this giant bento box. And then you have the the nerve to be.
She's got huge bento boxes. Sorry.
Sorry, it just reminds me of that one thing where they were trying to emulate Danny DeVito. And they were like, she's got those huge guitar. And he just kept saying, like, more things that went towards that. And my head just went to that because the way you said it. And I just, like started crying.
Wonderful.
Straightening her back, Ember briskly walks away. So her back wasn't straight to begin with. She's gonna get the scolio fifth. Our goodbyes.
She was pretty tall.
Yeah. Our goodbyes. I actually have to stretch my back every once in a while and like pop it.
Oh yeah. I think popping is fine.
I hope it is. If not, then I'm dead.
Oh, don't joke about that now.
Oh god. Our goodbyes die in our mouths. Oh! Oh no, more things are dying. Chiharu and I glanced at each other.
I feel really, really bad.
Yeah, but I mean, it was sudden.
A bit, yeah.
Well, I can only hope that Ember won't be holding that against us. After all, we only just met. That's the thing too. Like on their first day of school, technically you're gonna be like, hey, made lunch. Let's go. Like, give me more time to acclimate and catch up with the one person I actually know.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I mean, maybe, who knows, I hope we won't be regretting our decision, though.
I mean, I hope not, but Ember's acting like a dog with a tail tucked between her legs, I'm gonna remember this, and I swear to God, one thing's gonna happen, and she'll be like, ball! And then she'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, she seems one to wear her emotions on her sleeve.
She'll be like, occult things! I like occult things. Are you my friend? Like that dog from Up. Hello, you are my friend.
Oh, yeah. That's a good movie.
That is a good movie. Give me uno momento.
Size.
I had to print screen.
And socks.
I'm printing screen for the thumbnails if anyone wants to know things. So, just as I suspect. Ooh, director's cut. Just as I suspected, Chiharu prepared all that food for both of us. We decided to sit outside for lunch since it's a beautiful day outside. As we settle down, Chiharu slides over a 3-tier What?
Fancy.
Dude, that's excessive. 3 tiers.
You
And
know,
watch,
you
they're
like
all omelets.
Hey, omelets are the best.
Oh.
Especially with some cream cheese, or no, goat cheese
Tup,
and
tup,
salsa in the
tup,
middle.
tup, tup, tup. Lobster? What?
I'd say it's more of a
Crawfish? Yeah. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
what is that?
Like,
We got
oh yeah,
like
crayfish salad. There we go.
we got dipped strawberries. We got
Cold
slices of
soba?
watermelon. That
The
is
watermelon, I think.
that is a full, like almost a full rainbow roll with like 6. My gosh. And you even have ramen with 2, or I get 2 halves of eggs. Yeah, that's
And that's
dang
that's
good.
that's only one of the tiers. Excuse me?
I think we made the good decision.
Yes.
Ember doesn't have crawfish.
Wow, this is a lot. Did you make all of this?
Mm-hmm.
No, I had my servants do it for me. I was like, bow down before me. I am the almighty Chiharu. Like, I can kind of see that, though.
A little, yeah.
Make that sushi! Just screaming at someone. I swear to God, if those eggs aren't yolked.
I hope she doesn't turn out like that later.
Dude, I hope so. I'm hoping she does. She pulls out her own box, albeit smaller than mine with a more Okay. Okay. Alright. You're trying to make me fat. Okay. I see how it is, and I'm not okay with it. Like, my thighs are already huge. Why you gotta make them like yours? Come on.
What if she just wants to fill you up?
Before she can cook me?
Oh god, don't make me think Chiharu is a feeder.
No.
I don't want to think that of my best girl.
Like, what if it's like Hansel and Gretel? Like, I'm just saying. Like, this is a horror game, dude. Like...
Yeah.
You're gonna turn me into a pig like this.
A pig, I tell you. We all deserve a feast sometimes.
I say, boy. This is delicious, though. Chiharu, you really have improved.
Had to do my best. And what do you mean? And what do you mean by have improved?
Well, I mean, way back when, you used to do all kinds of crazy experiments. I remember the time when you decided to make chocolate-coated sausages.
I mean,
no,
she was like.
don't even
9
defend
or
this.
10,
Don't
right?
even defend this. No, you do not ruin sausages with chocolate, okay? That is blasphemy, and I draw the line at that.
But it's like you put one good thing to another.
Okay, have you ever seen Food Wars?
Differently good.
Have you seen
thing.
Food Wars?
Yes.
It's like mixing the squid with the peanut butter. You don't do it.
I suppose so. Hey! I'll have you know I'm a lot better since we were kids.
You are. These gyoza are the bomb.
Gyozas are quite good.
They are.
Thanks. I wanted to fry them, but they would have become chewy sitting in there from morning.
You know, you'd make a great wife one day. Oof.
Reaction shot. Florp, don't you know it's rude to say things to a girl?
Is it though?
I mean, they are in high school.
Yeah.
They have their whole life ahead of them.
That's fair. Laughing at her antics, I resume eating. Chiharu begins the sunshine. Begin the sunshine! To everyone around her and acts like a child in many ways. I'm glad to see that side of her hasn't changed. So, what have you been up to after I moved away? How is the boarding school and all that stuff?
I just want to point out that, again, he hasn't seen her since like she was 9 or 10.
Yeah.
She was a child back then, so I guess she always acted like what she always was.
That's fair.
You know how my parents were always away on business trips?
Yeah.
Well, they decided it would be better for me to experience the world and not be stuck in this little town. I'd probably be like, lucky you. But it's up to you.
Oh no, this is your playthrough, my dude. You can't.
Okay.
You're not pinning these choices on me.
Oh no. So it's my fault Ember's mad at us now. Okay, I guess I'll accept it. Yeah, lucky you.
That's awesome, though. I've always wanted to travel abroad.
But you still haven't got all that, got to travel all that time?
I hate you. With every fiber of my being, Chiharu.
What?
She's rubbing that shit in. All right. No. That she could be trying to be nice, but that is rubbing that in. That's like
What?
when someone gets like the newest video game. Oh, you still haven't gotten this game? Like,
Wait, Aster, are you telling me you've never gotten to travel?
I have.
No, I'm joking.
To a few countries. Why?
I just like how, again, that's...
I read the brochures every day. But
We'll say liking to travel is a very generic hobby.
yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, even to this day, I still get wanderlust. Like, I'm excited in March to go to the Bahamas.
Oh, nice. I have never been.
It's at the cruise ship I was telling you about.
Oh, okay.
Around the country for vacation, yeah, but never overseas like that. My parents are always too busy with work to travel anywhere far.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Screw your parents. How about this? How about after we finish school, let's promise to go on a vacation somewhere?
The beach doesn't count. On our own?
Yeah. Why not?
Ooh, someone is bold.
Reaction shot. Don't ruin the moment, dummy.
Baka?
Good stuff. It's not like I'm into you or anything, Baka.
It's not like I made this food for you or anything. Just grabs all the food and shoves it down her mouth. I was just really hungry.
The full crawdad.
Sorry.
You can say the worst things.
Are you giving me permission or are you stating a fact?
I mean, this is your second day with her.
But you're childhood friends.
Yeah.
Like if it was Ember, I'd get it. Just my natural charms, I guess. Dummy thick. I laugh as she smacks my arm. It's so easy to lapse back to our childish banter. It's reassuring to know that I can always find peace around Chiharu, no matter what age. I wonder if the town has changed ever since we left.
I haven't had a chance to explore it yet. I've been mostly unpacking stuff and settling down since I moved back.
I know that feeling, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did your parents move back with you?
No.
Okay, those eyes changed.
Her height's kind of changing, too.
Like,
But it's well...
I don't like it. I don't like how her eyes went glossy.
Maybe it's foreshadowing.
Do 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 do.
They have a lot of things to do to take care of, so they'll maybe Mama would come here with me in a couple months.
Ah, so she's been alone all this time then. We should probably go explore one of these weekends.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, why not? I don't have a lot to unpack. Plus, I don't want to be holed up inside during the weekends either. And it feels strange to be here without my grandpa's reassuring presence. But I don't feel like dragging the mood back down. Thankfully, Chiharu seems to take it really well due to this. The tongue twister is like a 5 now, I swear.
Get it out of your system. Alright! We're gonna have so much fun. I'm on my own anyway, so just give me a call when you're free, okay?
Do I even have your number? Deal!
I mean, but, yay! I'm sure you can get it somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe you can help me. Maybe you can help me bake stuff too.
Oh, you're really getting into cooking, huh?
Yeah. Been watching videos. Like I said, I've been practicing a lot since we were kids.
I was watching Hell's Kitchen. That's why I'm so good. Just she gets in the kitchen. You call this that? What are you? An idiot sandwich?
God.
You call this a grilled cheese sandwich? Just throws it against the wall with the plate shattering it.
For what it's worth, there are some impressive cooking videos out there.
Oh, there are. 100%. Oh, I don't doubt you. This lunch is like magnifique.
Thank you. Thanks.
But I will get free cakes, right?
Dear Mario, I baked a cake for you. Of course, silly. Good stuff.
Damn it.
If you want to, I can bring you food for lunch every other day too.
Okay.
Why every other day?
Look. If she's gonna be feeding me that, I need a day to rest. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you? Oh man, are you sure? I mean, I'd love to. Neither me or my parents are the greatest cooks, but I don't want to be a bother.
Not a chance. I usually cook too much for this one person anyway. I'm not that good. I'm not that good with portion counting yet, so I always have leftovers.
How do you have this figure?
I almost read that as poison.
I'm not that good with poison counting yet.
God.
Now you're thinking I'm looking at this going poison counters, and I'm thinking like infect from Magic the Gathering.
Yeah. I was thinking of Pokemon. Oh,
That
wow.
explains the large meal she gave me. Even a famished me would have had trouble finishing it all. Though I honestly think making lunch for both of us like this would help Chiharu more than me. Makes her less lonely and all. Alright, I'll be in your care then.
No problem. No problem. Florp?
God damn it, Bobby. What's up?
Thinking of Move Alpha, but that's okay. Oh, thank you
For what?
for spending time with me. Aww.
It's like we're not missing the time.
Nope, never with Chiharu. I mean, it's been a while, you know, so asking you to lunch might have been too abrupt. I don't know.
Aw, she really thought I would turn down hanging out with her? I mean...
Best girl.
She hasn't insulted me yet. And I don't know how I feel about it. I'm sorry, man. Like, my favorite person here, like, she is cold. Holy crap.
Wow.
Well, thank you for taking the time to prepare such a spread. And why would I want to hang out with you? You're like the best friend I ever had, and I swear to God, reading the word spread was like the hardest thing to do in this situation. Because it was hard. Like that I think that was intentional. Alright.
Oh, are you metaing?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I haven't done this route. I did the one shot, and the one shot's completely different because I didn't have the same choices. So I haven't read this before.
Okay. Reaction shot.
You sound like James in Crossplay from Pokemon. Jesse. James!
Oh god. James in a bikini from that one.
Oh my god.
Japan always gets the good stuff.
Right.
There you go again. This is so embarrassing.
And you're still so easily flustered.
Don't be a bully.
It really feels nice to be around someone I've known most of my childhood like this. I tell myself to treasure my friendship with Chiharu, knowing that having her here will help me adjust to all the changes. This is so wholesome.
Wholesome time. Oh. Yeah, gotta get a nice view of that classroom.
I mean, but like, okay, I see E equals MC square. I'm trying to see if there's like any Easter eggs, because they may have done something like that.
I know there's a partial gradient over there. Like P5, I think. Oh yeah, there's the upside down triangle. There's a gradient.
Like actual math.
Yeah, that's the gradient in the direction of why.
Look, I am horrible at math.
We are getting distracted.
This stuff I get. This is geometry. This is algebra. Algebra is a no-no. Geometry is golden.
Bringing back memory. Oh gosh, people.
No, like I aced geometry and I sucked at algebra. And they're like, but you can't be good at geometry without being good at algebra. Well, I proved them wrong.
Wow.
Emiri stands by the door. Even though she shows no emotion, it's pretty clear she doesn't want to be here. If Ember noticed that too, she doesn't comment on it. Oh jeez. I suppose I could start with the club's history, huh? It was formed in the middle of last year when mysterious things started happening. Students and staff disappeared. Weeks later, they'd be announced dead or missing. The police have no explanation and stopped investigating.
Oh boy.
The former club president blamed all these events on supernatural causes, just because there's no evidence backing a more logical theory. And so, it's worth noting the victims all fell into the same age bracket from 15 to 25 years old.
It's all fun and games until you bring up murder.
The room falls into silence. I can see Chiharu's eyes widening. The slow rise of internal panic is evident on her face. I am no less shocked myself. What the heck? There wasn't any information on these cases when I researched about this town.
When did Florp go from a high school student to like a to like an experienced detective?
She looked at me with those eyes, and I told her no. Just like I don't know. This is how when I DM like horror scenes, like it's. And if you guys want me to change it, please do in the comments below. But when I do like eerie things, like I try to like match the mood with the music. It's something I've done ever since I started DMing years and years ago. I'll try the whole Florp voice.
Don't worry, I'm just messing around.
Contrary to our dumbfounded reaction, Emiri seems annoyed. Why did you say this is an occult club? That's outright lying. Couldn't change the name. It's a poor representation of what we are, but school didn't allow me to change it, and they cut our budget as well. Thoughts? At least she should have explained the whole idea in general when she saw us yesterday. Is Ember that desperate to keep the club open?
Yeah, they really want the club closed.
Yeah. The only person who doesn't seem fazed in the slightest is Shizuyo.
Is this why you have issues recruiting people?
Yeah. Besides, after last year, they forbade me from recruiting lower classmen. I made the cut because I'm a senior now. Sorry, I should have explained things better. I I understand if y'all don't want to stay.
Oh.
Chiharu and I exchange a look. Emiri immediately straightens up and moves away, but Shizuo grabs her by the elbow. The sisters proceed to engage in hushed and rapid conversation. I don't need to hear them to know what it is about. Do you like that voice better?
No, just keep going. You're fine.
I meant, wait, other than that, did you prefer the deep one?
No, I think the last one was fine.
Okay.
Yeah, more natural, I guess.
Turning to Chiharu, I whisper, "What do you want to do now?"
That's.
It's Chiharu's idea to begin with. Makes sense that she's the one to decide. Chiharu glances between me and Ember, chewing her bottom lip.
Well, she did say it was about some local cases. I didn't expect it to be a string of cases.
When she said mysteries, I didn't think it meant dead people.
Don't say that!
It is what it is, right? What bothers me is that there is something so serious as people going missing and murdered, and none of it was covered by the news? Not to my knowledge, anyway. Do my parents even know? And if they do, why did they didn't tell me about all? Chiharu obviously doesn't know, since she looks like she's about to have a panic attack. Maybe because I didn't dig deep enough. Then again, if something so serious as people going missing or murdered, why didn't the news cover it? I glance over to the Anishi twins, still deep in conversation. They must know something, right? Only I and Chiharu should be oblivious to this piece of information here. This is creepy,
Yes, they are.
but I kind of want to learn a bit more.
Curiosity killed the Florp.
Yes.
So what do you mean?
That the bodies hit the Florp. Don't you think it's a bit shady that we never heard of these incidents when they happen ever as early as last year?
That's...
At this point, I don't doubt that Chiharu will want to leave this club. Kindness aside, Chiharu is kind of a scaredy cat. If memory serves me right, even I don't want to stick around. This is the definition of unnerving. We're just a bunch of kids. There's no telling what would happen if we were to tangle with the wrong thing. Still, it wouldn't hurt to know what to stay away from, though.
That's maybe you're right, but we have to be really careful.
Yeah. On the other side of the room, the Onichi seem to us to finish talking. Shizuo, with one hand on Imri's waist, takes a deep breath.
We heard about the incidents, but weren't the deaths and disappearance ruled as stress-induced suicides?
That's what they told the public, yeah.
Was the club created just for this? For the cases?
Not to my knowledge, no. The club was created before the cases happened. Then the cases started, and it became our main focus. And the school. They were okay with it until this year? Yeah, some of the previous members broke a few rules and got into trouble with some of the faculty members. They didn't like that. Why hasn't the club been officially shut down then? They certainly did try, but with the public protest last year, and they didn't want anything to ruin the school's image, so here we are.
Oh boy, sweeping things under the rug.
Yeah. They almost got us shut down by not listing us on the club advertisement, the pamphlet, though.
So, if we stay, what do we do exactly?
Nothing extreme, to be honest. Gotta be careful, you know? I don't want anything to get in trouble, anyone to get in needless trouble.
Trouble is my middle name.
Dots. What do you want us to do then? Investigate the cases? Since we're restarting the club, you guys should dig up the old files, just to get used to the gist of it, you know? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. We'll split up into 2 pairs, with one person doing independent research. Sound good?
Oh boy, we got a mystery going on here.
Let's split up, gang! There isn't any objection, though Emiri still glances around like it has personally offended her. Ember suddenly turns to me. Since you're the only male member, why don't you pick your partner, Florp?
Chiharu. Chiharu.
Yep.
Go
Think we can handle this,
left, girl.
Chiraro?
Of course.
How about y'all girls?
Yeah. I love it when people use y'all. I'll stick with you, Ember. Gotta get my new club president's, gotta get on my new club president's good side. Eh?
Uh-huh. Don't expect me to go easy on you just because of your flattery. Amiri, you'll be fine on your own then? I prefer it that way. I think that voice fits her really well.
Oh, yeah.
Then it's settled. I don't think we'll be able to do much the rest of the week. So how about we meet up again next Monday? Same time, same place? Sounds good. Alright, I'll give you guys my phone numbers. If there's any questions, just text me. Chiharu and I walked together after the meeting. She seems relieved, although the music doesn't think so. You okay?
I'm okay. To be honest, I really didn't expect the club's theme to be so creepy.
And neither did I.
We got a mystery on our hands.
It's a mystery is afoot. Really, it says right in the title, occult research. Come on, Chiharu. Come on down. I know that's how it was supposed to be read, but...
Oh, it's all good. Yeah, but I was expecting something like reading into some weird stories or something, not actual cases. This is gonna give me nightmares.
What? Is it too real for you? Oh no, this might be a terrible sign. You and I both joined. It's gonna be like those horror movies. The scary scenes might come to life and haunt us both.
Florp, don't say things like that.
I laugh, but Chiharu seems genuinely scared. Feeling bad now, I pat her back. It's
Aw.
okay, Chiharu. I was just kidding.
Surprised you didn't pat her head.
Hey?
No. I mean, what if something bad really happens? Okay. Oh gosh, I'm living alone. Oh gosh, I'm living alone right now. What would I do if something bad happens? I feel that.
I've been there. Okay, how about this? How about we give each other spare keys, just in case something happens? I seriously doubt anything would, but it seems to calm Chiharu down.
Okay, I'll give you a spare key sometime this week or something.
That's actually a smart plan, though, especially if you've known each other for so long. You kind of want to do that. Like, I get that. The rest of the journey home is quiet. Even though I try to cheer her up, Chiharu seems really out of it. Typical Chiharu, though. She assures me it has nothing to do with my jokes, though I start to wonder if joining this club is such a good idea after all.
Foreshadowing.
Between school and unpacking, the weekend just pounces on me. I contemplated sleeping in, but knew Chiharu would be upset if I didn't show up. So here I am, 8 a.m. sharp, standing in shocked silence before her family's mansion.
Wow, yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't expect her to be so loaded.
Right? Like, look at this house!
I like the architecture.
She's really taking care of those flowers.
I also really like the symmetry.
Yes. She's really taking care of those flowers, though. Is it really symmetrical, though? Because right here, I see 4 bushes, and right here, I see 3.
Oh, rub it in, why don't you? No, I didn't notice that.
After all this, I mean, the windows are the same, though, so, I mean, these are just spaced apart differently. After all this time, I had completely forgotten how big this place was. Probably only because back then, Chiharu came to our place more often than me coming over. Her parents were often away, so they usually had my grandpa babysit Chiharu alongside me. The house, if you could call it that, is massive and absolutely luxurious, but it was always empty. I don't know, or rather not remember all the details, but I'm pretty sure Chiharu's parents didn't want her to be watched over by strangers, servants, or so to speak. Looking at this giant property in front of me, I can't help but think How lonely a life Chiharu must have had. Shaking my head, I ring the bell where Chiharu's voice buzzes out of the first ring.
Oh, hey, Florp, come in. Have you had breakfast yet?
At least someone is
Good.
happy, though I can't be grumpy at food either.
Ooh,
Really, Virgin
the
Killer sweater?
shoulder.
Really? Virgin Kill this is what we're going for?
The
Reload.
shoulder and no bra.
Isn't that a bra?
I,
Sports
I,
bra?
is it? I guess so. I'd think of it as more of like an undershirt, but I guess I can't really tell.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Relocating to her impeccably groomed garden at the back, who does all this, we chat about school work over the delicious quiche Chiharu made. Since we both don't know where else to start, the internet is the first place we go to. Peering into Chiharu's laptop, I wrinkle my nose. Yeah, there isn't anything about those incidents on the first couple of pages. They definitely didn't get a lot of coverage. Not nearly enough. 13 students and 2 teachers went missing last year. Only 6 bodies were found while the rest were presumed dead or missing. 5 students and the teachers were from the same school as us, and the rest were from middle school with an exception of someone from a nearby college. A lot of these deaths were ruled as suicides or accidents, none of them homicide. It's definitely strange, but I don't think there's something supernatural to it. It doesn't help that most of these deaths happen towards the end of the school year. The most stressful time for a student. Unfortunately, to some communities, the suicide subject is sensitive and shameful. To a town this small, they probably would rather ignore everything than making such a scene around such a taboo.
Still, it's a horrible thing to happen.
I have to agree. This definitely puts a damper on our stay here. Who knew this place has such a gloomy history, especially one so recent? Shaking my head, I print the list of victims' names. At least this would show we did some research on the subject. What else do we have?
It says here a memorial service for the found victims was held at the local shrine.
So Shizuyu and Emiri would probably know something about this. Most likely Emiri.
Yeah.
Emiri isn't the type to talk though. And Shizuyu doesn't seem like she cares too much about traditions. Maybe they would be inclined to share some insight at the next meeting? Okay, so both the teachers and the college student moved here just before the incidents. That's not good.
Yeah, but think about it. He just moved here
So did she.
before a possible incident. Well, Florp and Chiharu, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know, what are your thoughts on this so far?
It's good. I'm, the setting's nice. The characters seem well, like, the characters seem, at least well written enough to be fun, I guess.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like I can't really judge it too much right now, but as like a first impression, it's pretty good.
And they have no known relatives either, so that's kind of weird. Like, if people just moved here, these two are the only ones that are probably going to get hit. Chiharu is obviously spooked out of her mind now, evident by the high, tight grip she has on my elbow. While the information is unnerving, I try to put a logical spin on it. 3 of them were away from family, which didn't help with the stress, and whatever they were dealing with, one of them had no support. I keep scrolling to see if there's anything else, but the reports seem to end there. There are a few articles about wild animal attacks, but considering the town is at the foot of a mountain, it does seem that out of sorts.
Yeah, I think you're like probably the fact that a lot of them were like didn't have parents is probably relevant.
Like, at least Chiharu has him as has Florp as like the whole lifeline.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I don't think Chiharu would be in that bad of a shape for it. Lack of information aside, why are some people so hell-bent over the case as having supernatural causes?
You don't remember?
Huh?
Well, there are some urban legends surrounding the town. Remember? Your grandpa used to tell us about this cursed myth of this place. Wow. I didn't realize Chiharu was gonna stutter all over the place.
Today, Junior. God, I love that movie. Uh, Billy Madison was a great movie.
I have not seen it.
Really, with Adam Sandler?
No. I
Okay, I'm gonna stream it on my Discord one day for you to watch. It's worth it.
I mean, I only watched Waterboy like this year, so.
I mean, the one who goes, my mom said, my mom said the alligators are ornery because they have all them teeth and no toothbrush. I've watched. I think I've watched almost every Adam Sandler movie. It's bad. I have an addiction.
I will tell you my opinion of Click when we're done.
Oh, I can tell you my opinion of Click too. And my blank stare at Chiharu sighs and shakes her head. Like my opinion on Click. Well, let me see if I can bring that up.
My line.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Here,
Don't worry.
you can read this one.
She moves over the keyboard and types a few words. The results pop up immediately, at least 5 times that of the freak case. Chiharu clicks on one of the links. Let's see. They said under the local mountain, a demon was sealed 1,000 years ago.
I like how it's precise, like 1,000, not like thousands or hundreds. No, exactly 1,000. It happened last week. Like,
Yeah, maybe.
1,000 years
Maybe
ago in
it's
7
extremely
days, 4 hours and 5 minutes.
Maybe this is the anniversary
Yeah.
of the demon sealing.
Oh hell yeah, that'd be awesome though.
Would be cool.
I can't help but like make jokes. Like I'm a comedian. So if you hear me make any bad jokes, that's why.
Oh, you're good.
Dude, I miss doing stand up. I miss it so much. This COVID's like ruining it.
Oh yeah. Oh, it sucks.
I lean forward, scanning through the lines. 1,000 years ago, a demon was sealed under the mountains by the Shinto god Sarutahiko Okami. I said that correctly, I'm very impressed. As time passed, the demon watched with envy as hatred as people built a village around its prison, its name and terror forgotten. That envy and hatred seeped through the bars of its prison and manifested in the form of a curse. That curse would latch onto human hosts, driving them to commit atrocities, to disrupt peace and sow the seeds of fear into people's minds. For decades, this curse wreaked havoc around town. Many were driven away, some perished. The once prosperous ground was becoming barren, until a traveling priest passed by. He pitied the people and decided to help them rid of this curse. Many battles took place as the priest tracked down the cursed host, and yet, kill after kill, he was disheartened to find that as the host died, the curse would simply move on to another. The curse could not be eliminated, it could only be contained and neutralized. And so, the priest decided to stay. Upon the demon's prison, he built a shrine to keep watch over the people, over the curse, and to this day, his descendants, the Onishi, are still vigilant.
Woo! When's the movie coming out?
Right? As time passed, they found a way to contain the curse, to prevent it from jumping to a human host. It is their life, their oath, to be its warden, to make sure it cannot harm another soul. And that's the legend of the Onishi and the Nameless Curse. And I remember this, not this much in detail though, but the gist of it. My grandpa used to tell us about the story, mainly to get Chiharu to stop crying and behave. Wow, that bad, huh? I was never a fan of the far-fetched fairy tales when I was a kid, often getting bored as my grandpa droned on about them. It was always entertaining.
Far-fetched fairy tales. I like that alliteration.
Yeah, Can you imagine that? Like his grandpa going, Chiharu, you better stop it, or the demon will come up and eat your show.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, to be fair, that's why half of the nursery rhymes we have now exist.
London Bridge is
kids
falling
alive.
down, really?
Well, yeah, not that.
That's like the Black Plague. Like, when I finally found out what that was, I think it was like 8. I found out what London Bridge meant. I'm like, oh, so I'm singing about dead. Oh, yeah, this is great.
And then you sing it more because it's like dead people. Yeah.
I mean, that's when you get to your emo phase around 13.
Yeah.
I think almost everyone's had one of those. It was entertaining when I was much, much younger. But it was difficult to scare a hard-headed, distracted 8-year-old boy who just wanted to play catch. Come on, it's old folktale. You're not really scared of some fairy tales, are you? Well, the way you just read that.
I mean, it's a local legend for a reason, right? There are people who really believe in them. Otherwise, we wouldn't be having this club, right? It seems fine.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, to every myth, there is a grain of truth.
Yeah. Besides, the Onishi is real. Who's to say the myth isn't real either?
Yeah, but you don't really believe in all that magic stuff, right? It can be easily a family story passed down for generations, to a point of turning it to a myth.
Well, I do believe in some things. Well, I do believe in some things.
Yeah, like... Okay, I'm glad.
I had to get that inflection right.
Like, I'm glad you believe in things, Chiharu. Hopefully your cooking skills is one of them. We need to keep that going. While the legend is indeed a bit creepy, I don't think it has anything to do with the cases. Scrolling down to the site, it shows they have an annual summer festival to celebrate the town's history with local merchant booths, games, and plays along all those standard stuff. Or used to, at least. This site hasn't been updated for years, with the last festival announcement dated back 8 years ago. Still, while it's an interesting read, we haven't found anything noteworthy to report back about the club or other victims list, which I'm sure they are already familiar with. So 8 years ago, this stuff started happening anyways, and that was the last update they had.
Wow. That's surprising.
I mean,
you'd think
have you seen Brendan Fraser's website? It has been updated since like 1995.
Who, Fraser?
Brendan Fraser?
Oh, really?
Yeah, he has a website, BrendanFraser.com or something, and it hasn't been updated in like 15 years or more.
It's funny. I guess some people just don't care.
Yeah. Huh. It's been a year, so I don't think that visiting the murder sites would be helpful anymore.
But murder sites?
But we can always visit their graves. Maybe the tombstones have some kind of marking to give us some kind of clues.
Graves? Tombstones?
Yep, let's go, Chiharu.
Good. On a bus.
Wow. We only need to... I thought he was joking. We only need to take one bus from Chiharu's house. She shivers the whole way, hands clutching at the strap of her purse so tightly I'm afraid it might break. Needless to say, she is spooked out of her mind. While I feel sorry for her, I can't resist but tease Chiharu a little. What are you so scared of? They're just dead people.
That's what I'm scared of.
I think this is an Easter egg. I think... I'm not 100% sure, but remember when Nay said she was writing a book? I'm wondering if this is it.
I'm pretty sure. I think in the Discord they called it The Last Druid.
Yeah, one of the creators of the game is actually writing a book, and I think this might be a teaser of it. And if so, like, the artwork on that is already really cool. I like that.
That is neat.
Why? You think they'll jump out of their coffins and do a little zombie dance? Spooky, scary skeletons. I jerk around, poorly imitating a risen corpse, but it's enough to make Chiharu yelp and snap my arm away.
That's not funny. Quit it.
It's a little funny. I chuckle, but stop at her teary glare. Clearing my throat, I scratch the back of my head sheepishly. Come on now. We're going in there in the broad daylight. If there's anything you can learn from those dumb, campy horror movies, it's that bad things only happen at night.
You're still dragging me to a graveyard.
It's not like we're gonna be dead anytime soon. Come on, Chi. Where's your bravery?
Don't jinx us.
Red flag.
I want to be grave at home with my teddy bear.
His name is Sir Stuffles. He's a knight. He'll protect me.
He's my knight in shining fur.
Oh my fucking god. Oh, transition.
Wow. Yeah. I didn't know Shiharu had warping powers.
It's like you shake a crystal ball, it's like boom, there you go. What? We teleported. I have to laugh at that, earning myself another slap to the arm. Aside from some minor protests, we arrive at the graveyard without a hitch. Once we leave the bus though, Chiharu forgoes her own embarrassment and grip my arm so tightly I might be dead for real.
Why did I let you do this to me?
Ha! Here lies Nay. Here lies Nay.
Wait, what?
Here lies Nay.
Oh, I see. That's funny.
Remember because she kept telling us she was dying from all the Kickstarter goals?
Oh,
The
that is
deceased,
pretty good.
and it goes the deceased pugger. I'm pretty sure that's what it says right there. That's good.
Cool. Good Easter egg.
Yeah, because you signed us up for the club.
Ugh.
Satisfied now that she has stopped complaining, I venture forward and push the iron gates open. It's pretty standard, situated towards the outskirts of the town. Rows upon rows of grey stone lie neatly, almost sparkling under the sun, with a few family shrines and tombs scattering around. Well, at least the upkeep here is good.
That's...
Pulling out the list of victims, I check the plaque by the gate. Huh.
What?
They said they found 6 bodies, right? Well, there are only 5 buried here, and one of them is of the reported missing people.
This is too scary. I'm out.
I grab her by the arm before she could escape. Taking a picture of the plaque, I promptly drag Chiharu to the cemetery ground. Let's go.
Why? Still like Chiharu.
Here lies Nay.
Had to zoom in on that.
Something.
I see...
Something battle.
Yeah, first in battle, last in
Retreat.
I don't know.
Date and death, something like that. But no, that's Nay.
Huh.
That's Nay. First in battle, last in retreat. Life and death, maybe.
I guess.
Despite my enthusiasm, however, we can't seem to find anything enlightening. All the markings on the graves are very standard. Names, dates, general, here lies, or in more memories of lines. 4 out of 5 completely lack any kind of flowers or memorabilia, and one of them is an empty grave. It's like nobody cares at all.
That's really sad. I was scared before, but this is just sad.
It is, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My words exactly.
Chiharu sniffles quietly. Rummaging in her purse, she pulls out a few wrapped candies and leaves one at each of the victims' graves.
Aw, she has a heart.
Yeah.
It's not much, but I hope I hope wherever they are, they can be at peace now.
Have you seen those socks yet?
Oh, Okay, those are good.
I just noticed
Like-
those.
yeah. Those are fun.
Chiharu. Clasping her hands together, Chiharu closes her eyes, praying. I wait until she is done, then escort her back outside. Even my more mischievous side can't find anything to joke about. 1 minute.
Save frequently.
Yeah. I have to go with this one.
Alright.
I just feel like asking if they were bad people in a cemetery, it's kind of not right.
Oh, how are you doing on time?
Oh yeah, we're actually gonna have to stop the video here. So sorry to leave you in suspense, but we're actually at the hour mark. Yeah. So, without further ado, we are done with episode 2. Thank you guys for tuning in, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.
Bye! Well, hope to see y'all around for more antics.
Oh yeah. Alright, later guys.